Everybody, and I mean everybody, hates Jack Doherty. I was walking to get breakfast this morning and I saw a midget. I went up to him. I'm like, hey, what do you think about Jack Doherty? He goes, hey, I'm a midget and I hate Jack Doherty. And I was like, thanks, buddy. That's all I needed. And I wish you the best of luck. I was on my way. I had my waffles and I got back here and I started recording. He might be the next Rice Gum when it comes to putting obnoxiousness out on the internet and looking like a total douchebag for everybody. The key difference, though, is Rice Gum was a grown adult, so even though he looked like a douchebag, he kind of had enough life experience behind him for people to be like, yeah, whatever, I'll tolerate it. Jack Doherty looks like he's fresh out of a C-section. He looks like a baby, a literal infant, and he talks, walks, and acts like he's the boss of everything. If you criticize him on Twitter, he'll bring up his bank account balance in order to prove a point. He'll show his private jet with his girls in it. He'll show his mansion with his girls in it. I mean, it's all just to show you that he's better than you in some way or another. But first, this video is brought to you by Cook Unity. Get your macros in without breaking a sweat. Cook Unity is the first chef-to-you meal delivery service made up of over 70 chefs who believe that great food should be for everyone. I never would have imagined that restaurant-quality food could be so nutritious. Each week, award-winning chefs craft hundreds of globally inspired meals from vegetarian to paleo and everything in between. Meals are fresh, never frozen, and the menu rotates every week, so there's always something new to try. Chefs cook meals with real ingredients, nothing artificial, with humanely raised meat and organic ingredients when possible. The subscription is super flexible and you can pause, skip weeks, or cancel anytime. Their chefs offer up a wide range of meals with over 7 dietary preference filters, including vegan, paleo, and gluten-free options. They sent me their mission-style burrito, as you can see here, which I thought was absolutely delicious. I had that for lunch today. It was quite good. I received 6 different meals from Cook Unity, as you can see here, and they were all absolutely delicious. Go to cookunity.com/Acheeto50 or click the link in the description below and use my code Acheeto50 to get 50% off your first order of Cook Unity meals to try them out yourself. Thanks again to Cook Unity for sponsoring this video. Now, obviously, everybody is sick and tired of this guy being on their For You page, being on their Twitter timeline, being on the homepage of Kick. No one likes him. Literally nobody. That's why there's videos by commentary channels with millions of views just criticizing this dude. Now, at this point in time, you guys kind of already know what his antics are. One of the biggest things that he does that people hate him for is he'll start fights with people in public while he's IRL streaming on Kick. So he'll be live and he'll just be around a bunch of people in public and he'll randomly just start fights with people for no reason. One of the biggest instances of this is somebody in his crew was wearing a shirt that said the word fuck on it, and this dad was like, hey, you know, nobody wants to see that profanity. I'm with my kids. It's inappropriate. And Jack was like, we're not cursing. It's like, yeah, you're not cursing, but his shirt says a curse word on it and his kids are around. Just be like, okay, and walk away. It's not that big of a deal. But instead, Jack gets up in this guy's face. He's like, what are you gonna do about it? And then starts a fight. Literally starts a fight in broad daylight for no reason, embarrassing himself, getting this father to look bad in front of his kids, because obviously no one wants to get angry in front of their own children. It's just a disaster. He's just a piece of shit. There's also this very viral clip of him walking like a retard where he has his hands fully extended to take up as much space as possible, and he bumps into somebody on purpose. The person he bumps into stares him down, and he goes, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then his bodyguard gets in between the dude and Jack before the dude can do anything. I hate that guy so much. You know, I honestly blame FouseyTube for this entire IRL streaming douchebag revolution. I think he started it, man. And obviously FouseyTube, he has, you know, has a lot of mental issues that make him behave the way that he does, but Jack Doherty, to my knowledge, has no mental issues and is just this way because he's greedy, cares about the money, will do anything for content, has no respect for himself or other people around him. Oh my god, he just sucks. Besides the public shenanigans he's caused, he's also been in controversy. I don't even know if it's controversy. I just hate him for this, bro. He was making out with the Island Boys, and the Island Boys were doing some, like, incestuous stuff on OnlyFans, and he was like, I made out with the Island Boys. Go to their page. Link in bio. Eggplant emoji to see it. No! Okay, so recently there's been a few things that have happened with the dude that you may not have seen that I want to talk about today. So the first thing is that obviously, despite his luxurious lifestyle, Jack Doherty was recently caught lacking as he was filmed on an airplane, not his private jet. You know, he was not sitting in the first class section. He was sitting in coach, where all the normal people, you know, not where all the like top 1% influencer multimillionaires sit, right? And someone basically recorded him. They were like, Jack Doherty sitting in coach, and he was like, bro, come on, man. As if his entire thing isn't doing the exact same thing, you know, just pressing people in public.
Doherty in economy?
Bro. Dude, for real?
Bro, I thought you were rich. Like, you're in the middle of the seat, the back of the plane. Like, what's going on?
I'm saving money, bro. Go, get off the plane.
Bro's down bad. Bro's down bad.
Hear me? You can tell he didn't want to be bothered. He was just trying to enjoy his time on this plane off the cameras, you know, just trying to live his life offline. And he was very bothered when someone did that to him, you know, took him online when he wanted to be offline. But you have to imagine, that's literally what he does every time he goes live. He goes up to strangers who are trying to live their life in peace offline and brings them on his live stream in front of tens of thousands of people on Kick. Anyway, so that happened. I'm happy it happened. Some people are saying it was scripted because Jack might be gaining self-awareness to how many people hate him, so he's setting up a situation to where people can watch him get hated, but it's still his own content and he's making money off of it. I don't know, but either way, feels good to see.
All right, I've been seeing this video everywhere, and the reason I be sitting in economy is every time I fly with my whole team, which is like 10 plus people, so I'm still spending like $5 grand in plane tickets. But on top of that, I'm not gonna be the only one out of my group sitting in first class, leaving all my team in economy, you know? I'm not like that. As much as a piece of shit I am, you know, I sit in the economy.
Yo, is that Jack Doherty flying Spirit? Bro, I didn't realize you were that broke. Money's not hitting after you got banned, eh?
Anyway, it's not just Jack that's the problem here, it's also the company he keeps around him. I don't know if you've ever tuned into a Jack Doherty stream. Yeah, you definitely haven't. But if you have by any chance, maybe just to see the madness that's going down, you'll see he's usually not by himself. He's with his crew of goons just causing mayhem at every single turn. And one thing happened recently on a live stream that caused him to get banned on Kick. Now, Kick bans aren't real. I guess they're more like virtue signals. It's like, oh hey, we're punishing this guy for like 10 hours and then he'll be back to streaming regularly. But we want you to know that we think what he did is bad, and we're gonna tell you that what we think he did was bad by giving him a ban, and he can't stream for 10 hours, so he can take a power nap and come back to the regularly scheduled program.
All I need is your first name and you're done. I don't care. I'm an internet warrior. What's your name? No, what's your first name, bitch? What's your first name, bitch? Tell me your first name, pussy. I don't give a fuck if you're 10 years old. I will fuck you in the ass until you fucking bleed, bitch. I swear to God. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You can see Neon blow a gasket there and have a conniption, so he goes into this, like, shit-talking mode against someone who's clearly trolling him. It's also clear that it is legitimately a toddler. That kid is probably not older than 10. I think Neon hit the nail on the head. That is probably an actual 10-year-old he is saying those things to. And he caught a ban, and everyone's like, it's the end of Neon! Neon's been wiped off the platform, thank goodness, the scourge, it's gone. And even other Kick streamers who don't like him, which is like every streamer in the world because no one really likes Neon, they were like, oh, thank goodness, he was such a bad look for the platform. And there were a handful of disgruntled Neon enthusiasts, because believe it or not, he does have some legitimate fans and supporters, and they asked for their parents' permission to use the crayons so they could write a letter to Kick to unban their favorite goober. But for some reason, people still haven't recognized that, just like Diamonds, Kick streamers are forever on that platform. He wasn't permanently banned, and I don't know why people thought he was. So he just got unbanned 15 minutes ago as of making this video. As I said he would on stream when people were just spamming me about like, wow, did you see Neon got banned? And as I said then, I said it's either going to be a 24-hour or 72-hour ban. And guess what? It was a 72-hour ban. Just like everything else on that platform. So he's already back. It wasn't even 72 hours really. This amounts to less than a slap on the wrist. This was like the lightest little pat on the keister here.
But yeah, he got banned recently because he was streaming and his camera guy went up to one of the girls that was at one of his house parties while he was live. And I don't know the full context here, but the camera guy goes up to this girl and she pulls out her phone, goes to her iMessages, and pulls out one of the contacts with the full phone number and name of some random person, straight up doxing them to the entire live stream. Camera guy gets in nice and close, by the way, to capture the docs in full 1080p crisp HD quality. And then the camera guy goes up to Jack and is like, hey, you might want to see this energy. It's like, he's right behind us, isn't he? Type beat. He's like, you might want to see this. We just doxed somebody. You are dumb.
Oh yeah, I'll go get some right now. No. Yeah. Oh. What?
She showed it to the camera.
Cause what? Showed what? Oh my fuck, dude, no.
Yeah, so he doxed this person on his live stream and then was subsequently banned on Kick for obviously not that long. I think if you go to Jack Doherty's Kick right now, it's still up. Let me check. Oh, wow. I actually got a 404 when I go to his page. That's kind of surprising. So I guess he's still temporarily banned. I doubt he'll be banned forever. Kick definitely makes money off this clown and his hate watchers. That's just a fact. But look, ultimately, Jack Doherty is the symptom of a dying society. The reason that people like Jack Doherty and the reason that he has any sort of attention whatsoever is because people want to watch people who are desperate for anything. If you are out there and you're desperate for views and desperate for content, you will go to the lowest of the lows. And for some people, watching that depravity is cathartic to them. Watching random innocent people who've done nothing wrong get trolled in real life and get harassed in public, that does something for them. You know, normally people just turn on football on Sundays and they root for their team of choice while drinking a Coors Light. But for some people out there, what they like is Jack Doherty going up to people and fucking harassing them. Yeah, man, I don't know. He's just gay. Jack Doherty, you're gay. Anyway, with that all being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow my social medias, links are all down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.